Hello guys, it's Amos Tikali, and in this video I just want to play a rapid game and share my thoughts on the game proceedings. I'll be playing 10 plus 0. Now my rapid rating is 2302 with a question mark, so there's a high chance I'll still be getting players around the 2-3 range, so it's gonna be a tough rapid game. I have to play very fast, and let's just see how it goes. Since it's a rapid game and I want to post this, I will try and make my screen vertical so it's easier to actually watch, I guess. So yeah, waiting for an opponent. So while I wait, I would like to say, okay, I just got one opponent, so just play. So I'm playing white against a 2-4 player, and I'm playing one e5 because I'm trying to control the center. My opponent playing knight f6 is definitely going to strike at the center, so I'll develop my pieces. Knight before bishops, so knight to f3. My opponent played d6, and I will try to control the center by putting my second pawn there. So knight to f6 attacks my pawn on e4, which I will defend with knight to c3. Now he plays g6. He's trying to develop his last bishop to g7 and castle. I'll play bishop to e2, developing my bishop. And now I could castle, but I really don't want bishop g4, so I'm going to play h3, or I just castle first. Then I'll play the move h3. Now he plays a6. Maybe he wants to expand b4. I'll just keep developing my pieces. Bishop to e3. Now he plays the move b4. b5. Now once after b4, he will definitely attack my knight, and if the knight moves away, I lose the pawn on e4. So I'm just going to play d5, get more space, attack the knight, and now I think I can play e5. I think I can play e5, and I don't know if it's a very good move, but I don't think it's a good move. I'm not so sure. I think it's okay. Now I have to worry about that pawn. I think I'll just play bishop. I wanted to play bishop to f3, so that was a blunder. That was a blunder. Just gonna resign, and I would start another game. I'm resigning because knight takes pawn on d5 loses. I wanted to play bishop to f3, and I mistakenly clicked on the pawn to f3 instead. So I'm gonna try another rapid game, and I'll try to make sure I don't make a one move blunder. You might ask why I resigned, but I'm definitely going to lose that because my opponent is not a bad player. So knight to f6. Now I make sure I can play e4. So now I just develop my pieces up. I'm thinking what I want to play here. So I'll play g5, try to control the center too. Play e6. Then try to contest his own bishop. I think that's something I would like to do. Okay, so he plays knight there, and I think I'll just castle. And now I really don't like this London positions. There's so many reasons why I don't like it, but I'll just keep playing. So pawn takes pawn, and I think I'll develop my knight to c6 next. So it takes the knight, I take with the pawn. It takes the bishop, I take with the queen. And now I just have to develop my bishop. I think I'm fine. So, but let me develop my rook to b2, rook to b8, attacking b2 rather. And he plays this move b4, which I don't think I like, but I get the idea, trying to control c5. So what can I play? I could play e5 to break the center. But the c pawn is not bad yet because there's a knight defending it. So I'm just going to wait till it becomes bad. So I'm going to play a waiting move. I'm going to play a waiting move, bishop to d6, and see what my opponent plays. And now why I play bishop to d6 is to connect the rooks together. And I can't play bishop to b7 because it obstructs the other rook range on the b file. So my opponent plays rook to e1, and I'll just respond with rook to e8. He has not moved the knight on b1, so the pawn is not still a weak piece. So now he plays queen to e2, and I'm thinking, can I double on that file? Since there's no knight, can I double on the file? Queen to e5 forces a queen exchange, I guess. Okay, so let me double on the file. So yeah, I saw that I can do that. And now I think I'll just do this. Then capture. Now it captures back. And it's looking like I can't play e5 at the moment. So, but I need to break the center or give my bishop a good range, and there's no way of doing that. But first, let me try and avoid back rank. So I'm just going to play pawn push. So in this position, I know it's equal, but I think white looks better with the move knight to e4, e5. Once knight to e5 comes in, I think it's pretty much difficult for black to play because I don't see a counterplay to that. Okay, and he just played that. So yeah, so but my plan with that is to try and take off the knight. But I can't appear to seem desperate doing that, so I'm just going to play bishop here. I stop the rook from coming to a6, and basically I'm threatening to do knight back to d7 and trade that disturbing knight away. So I don't think I'm worried about that move because my bishop is fine. So I'll just do that now. And if it doesn't capture, I think I can break the center. So on the capture, so I just pick up with the bishop and see if I could trade pieces. Here rook takes and the other rook takes. So I could try to go to h8 if possible. So now it's a more simple game. It's a very simple position now. Pieces has been traded and I'm about 20 something seconds down on the clock, but I think it's still very much playable. So he goes there, and right away I see that my opponent, you know, kind of like threatens a back rank checkmate, because if I play e5, my only escape square is the light square which the bishop occupies. So I think g6 is not a bad move here. Give myself a breather so the king can always move to g7. And now he tries to exchange, which I think I can consider a good thing, because he still have back rank. So I think it's fine if I do this. I think it's pretty much okay. Then now, instead of just playing c5 immediately, I can try and bring my king to the fray. I think I could just do c5 immediately. I think I could do c5 immediately. It works. I might not have time for any other thing. So now I could just move my bishop back, I guess. Or I could just attack his own bishop. No, that would give him a pass pawn. Or I can take the pawns and have two connected pass pawns. We could try that. No, I'll lose the piece. I think it's just bad here for me now. So what can I do? Bishop back, pawn takes, and I have to defend. Okay, I think I can do bishop back. Bishop back, pawn takes, rook take. He pins my queen. I defend with the king. The bishop can't come to a5 because my rook is there. So yeah, I'm just going to do bishop back. So yeah, bishop back works. So I think I have a better pawn structure in my opinion, but white is actually still alive, and now white has good time advantage because I took some time to think. Okay, so he plays this move, which I think it's not something I looked at, but I think it's actually a very good move, because now I don't think I can defend both pieces. Okay, and rook to c6 is bad because after rook down I'm toast. So I think I have to move away. Then after pawn takes, okay, I just play a counter play chess. I just move away because I'm seeing rook check and bishop to c6. I'm seeing rook check, bishop to c6, and I think there's some counter play over there. Not really sure how that works, but I think it's something worth exploring. Okay, rook check. Rook check. Pawn push, check. Bishop to c6. Or king move. I think the king has been my biggest problem. So let me just move it out. So now I'm down with pawn, which I think is a lot more serious than it appears to be. So my opponent is trying to win another pawn basically from my king's position being bad. I think this is getting really bad for me. So how can I counter play and play against the clock here? So what do I do here? If he takes that pawn, there's nothing I can do to get the pawn except moving my king back away, which I think I will just do basically. No, maybe. So if I can pick the c pawn, I think I might have a chance. So my opponent plays this move and I'm forced to actually move this away, unless I'm just going to lose this. So I think I'll just move this. I think I have to play faster. Now he plays this move, which I think has given me a chance to attack this pawn basically. So I think I have a redeeming chance. So I could just pick up this pawn. I think it's fine. Yeah, so I don't have to move that. Yeah, so you have to move the pawn away. So I think I could push my own pawn, which I think is quite strong. So how does he want to queen that pawn? Bishop takes, I take his pawn. I take the bishop, can stop this. Okay, let me think. So bishop here is a good move, I guess. Bishop check. Then take this. So I know that I'm going to win that pawn. So this is basically something I don't think I like now. So now this is interesting because now I have 59 seconds. Turning my screen so I can see if I can play faster. So defend this pawn basically. So just do this. So I just need to play with my passed pawn because that's like my only way of getting something out of this game. So check and chop this, I think. Attack this. Oh, then I think I'll resign after the next move. Check. Oh god. Yeah, I didn't play well and I've got to resign here. That's a good game. So yeah, I lost both games, but this was actually very interesting and thank you for watching. I think I still have a lot. So I'm back to 2-2 and I'll probably try another one tomorrow. Thanks for watching and bye.